Hey folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you just landed here, do me a favor, smash the like button and smash the subscribe button. All right folks, some of you people have asked me, hey, what do you think I ought to do, or what do you recommend? I'm not going to give you guys really any direct recommendations on what I think you ought to do. If you have financial things that you want to clear up, talk to your financial advisor. I know that's all that you're ever going to hear from me, but I'll tell you what I would do. For example, I would do, if you got health or anything you want to get recommendations from, you got to go talk to your medical doctor or your primary care physician or whomever you go to for medical advice, and go talk to them. But of course, there's a dilemma. If you want to get any alternative advice, then you have to go outside those streams or contents, for example. But I'll tell you what I would do. It's kind of depends on how old you are. You know, your strategy is going to be a lot different if you're a young man in his 20s than you are a man my age that's 50, basically. Strategies are going to be a little bit different for women than they are for men. It's kind of depends on where you are and what you're doing. If you have strategies and you want to know what I'm doing for strategies at my age, I mean, what I would recommend if I was to do something or look at things, don't go into anything with a rush. Don't go rushing to buy gold. Don't go rushing to buy silver. Don't go rushing to buy any of these things. Go ahead, step back, you know, be cool, relax, and look into it. Investigate it. Use critical thinking. Use your mind to determine what is the best avenue. Right now in this country, we have a lack of critical thinking and common sense, period. People are just rushing into things, doing this, trying that. You don't want to do that. You want to take a step back. Usually people that are not patient like that have other issues going on that they really need to work on at the end of the day. That's really what it is. So that's what I would recommend. Now, are there things that you should be looking into? Hey, you can't go wrong looking into gold and silver, but it's pretty much a no-brainer. You don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. You don't have a whole bunch of gold and silver sitting around. You don't have anything else to do. It's not an asset where it's going to give you cash flow every month. That's what my point in some of the other videos, what people need to be aware of. Should you look into Bitcoin and cryptos? Absolutely. I'm not in cryptos yet, but I am heavily looking into cryptos right now. As a matter of fact, when Bitcoin dropped to 29,000, I told myself if it hits 20, I'm going to jump into Bitcoin. It didn't though. So I'm still holding pattern per se, but I do have my business bank account set up to buy crypto. And I recommend you do that too. I wouldn't buy crypto. My recommendation, talk to your financial advisor. If you have a business, try to do things through your business if you can. That's just my recommendation. But if you really want to know, talk to your financial advisor about that. But if you're an entrepreneur or type of person that's in a business, you should be setting up businesses and try to run your finances and stuff through that. That's just my own little personal experience, but hey, what do I know? I don't have a title behind my name to be able to give you that type of stuff. All right, folks, so anything else I'd be looking into is I'd be looking into businesses, whatever types of assets that produce you monthly cash flow. That's what you want to be looking into, whether that's an existing business or starting up your own business or investing into another business, something that produces you cash flow. So you should have something, a business that produces you cash flow every month. You should have a savings set up, an account, either a checking or savings account. You should have something where you can, if something happens where you got 5 or 6 months of living expenses and you're fine for those next 5 or 6 months, and you don't have to worry about that. You should just have that. That's just normal common sense. People don't do it anymore because they expect to live on credit and stuff. You should have the savings set up. You should have some other things that you should be looking into also too, like stocks and bonds and things like that. Not necessarily bonds, but you should be looking at some stocks. There's some pretty good players out there that you want to look into that can help you along. You know, you have 401ks and all this other stuff to get from your employers. I really think 401ks are going to be going out the window. Everybody's going to be taking care of their own finances, and that's really what, at the end of the day, that's what you should be doing. You should be taking care of yourself. You shouldn't be relying on other institutions to take care of your needs. That's the mistake that I've always said all along with a lot of people, is they're relying on other institutions like the government and other institutions, whether it be businesses or big corporations, to take care of their needs at the end of the day. Guess what, folks? I'm gonna let you in on something that's a secret, but it's not really secret. People, institutions, and corporations will let you down. As long as you go by a creed like that, you don't have anything to worry about. Take care of everything yourself. And things will usually, when you take care of that stuff yourself and you're proactive about it, things usually work a little bit better. In the end, that is. It might be a harder road or path to get there, ups and downs, for example. But in the end, hey, it's not a big deal. It's like more freedom. All right, folks, that's the end of my rant for the day. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a favor. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.